Hi everyone, my name is Kelsey. I'm your independent Norwex consultant. So today I'm actually going to show you a few products actually. So I'm inviting you into my kitchen and you're going to see pretty much a lot of what we got going on here. So we're going to be looking at the dishcloth today, the produce wash cloth, the produce wash, and some of the stuff I got hanging over here. Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking at, focusing more on the dishcloth. So when you order your dishcloth, it'll come in a 2-pack like this, and this is actually the older model. So this is blue, but right now they're in gray. So gray, I guess, kind of goes with more kind of neutral tones, I guess. So that, I guess that's why. But you know, these cloths are huge. All right, so here is just, this is one cloth, all right? I mean, it's double, so I mean, this is two. But yeah, this is the size of one cloth. You see how big this is? It's huge. So what I actually like to do, and actually what my mentor, she gave me the half size of this as a free hostess gift. But yeah, so I just use half of it as my daily kind of sponge to wash my dishes. So you know how we've kind of always had this habit of rinsing our dishes off before we put them in the dishwasher? This is what I use, all right? So instead of a gross sponge that gets like all that stuff in it and it just kind of stucks and congeals and just and instead of a washcloth that, again, you know, it may look clean, but it's not. I use this instead, all right? So if you can tell, it's really porous, right? So you can see all the little holes in it, or actually they're kind of big holes, right? So what that does, it traps food, but then you rub it on itself under hot water, which is a common feature with all of our cloths. You rub it under hot water against itself and everything gets cleaned out, all right? So literally, guys, I've been using this for about 2 weeks without washing it, and it's perfectly fine, right? And so, you know, if I do use this, for the most part, I use it to clean off dirty dishes, right? But you can also use it to clean dishes. So, you know, I'm in grad school, so I drink a lot of wine. And so you can't really wash this in the dishwasher, so you gotta hand wash them. So what's really cool about this is that this is one of the few products of Norwex that you can actually use a non-Norwex dish soap, all right? So I'm actually on the very edge of my dish soap, and then I'm going to be switching over to my Norwex dishwash soap. So you can actually use this product with regular dish soap, and it's perfectly fine. You can also just stick this in your dishwasher. I know, it's crazy. So to clean this sucker, all you got to do is put it on the top shelf of your dishwasher and let it run, and it's perfectly fine, all right? So how convenient is that? All right, so you finish doing your dishes, put them in the dishwasher, and then you just stick this sucker on the top shelf and you're good to go. All right, so that's a lot of cool stuff about this. To kind of let you see how it works in action. So I kind of get it wet. I got some sour cream on this spoon. I don't know if you want to see that. So I got some sour cream, which kind of gets stuck on most things, right? But it kind of comes right off, and then I'm just going to put it in the dishwasher right there. And then it's kind of stuck here, but all you got to do is rub it on itself, right? And then I got a dirty dish, just kind of rubbing everything off. And then rinsing it off a little bit, putting that in the wash. And then look, I've got all this stuff. Can you see? Yeah. All this stuff right here on my cloth. Again, just kind of, I'm opening it up a little bit, letting it rinse over, kind of rubbing it on itself. I had eggs this morning, so that's what it is. So I had a quiche. And then, there you go. It's back to looking good again. All right, nothing stuck in there. All right, so that's how we can use it to clean our dishes. Another really cool thing to do with this is putting your fresh produce in here. So this is the actual full size of the dishcloth. And what I did is that I put a whole bunch of grapes in here. And I'm putting it kind of like in my sink. And then I'm using my fresh produce wash. All right, so this is the mini bottle. If you want one of these, then just let me know. But because it's not in your catalog. But us consultants can have our testing products. So that's how I got this. Another free item for being a consultant. And so all you have to do is spray couple sprays onto your produce, and then I'm gonna kind of fill my sink a little bit here, and then you've got your produce in here, right? I'm just gonna kind of swish it over, and so I'm washing all my produce with that produce wash and some hot water. I'm gonna get under the water, kind of letting it soak a little bit in the sink, and then there you go. So we want to wash our produce just because you know, as you're buying it from the store, you know, they don't clean everything off all that well. And to clean your produce, like actually clean off all the chemicals and all the gunk and grossness, it helps your produce last a lot longer. So I did an experiment with my strawberries and cleaning them with the produce wash and the produce scrub cloth, which I've got right here. It helped keep my strawberries looking good for about 2 weeks, which, you know, usually it's about a week and they look bad. So that was a really cool experiment that I did. So speaking of the produce wash, so this is our produce washcloth, or cloth. So it's kind of soft on one side, which is what I recommend for softer fruits like strawberries. And then it's kind of rough on this side. So this side, I like to clean my potatoes, like all your harder kind of vegetables or root vegetables. That's what you can do for that. So instead of like having to like scrub your potatoes with a sponge or anything, you scrub it with this and it gets it all off, all right? Even carrots, anything like that. So again, hot water, and then you just scrub away. And this does have the back lock in it, so it will clean itself afterwards, all right? I think it does. Maybe not. My bad. Ignore that part. So typo there. But those are some of the products. As you can see, I also have like all my other cloths kind of hanging right here. So this is the textured kitchen cloth. These are my napkins, my Norwex napkins that are reusable and that do have back lock. I know that one. And so you just hang them up to dry and they're there. So as you can see, the kitchen, it's a hub for a lot of our Norwex products. And so that's why it's really great to kind of look at those pages in the catalog, all right? So that's kind of our dishcloth, the produce wash, produce cloth, and then kind of got a little bit review on some other cloths that are handy in the kitchen. But yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Bye.